about your new book, Fool Bahadur. What is it about and what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, Fool Bahadur is the first Magahi novel by Jayanath Pati. Jayanath Pati is a well-known writer of Magahi literature, and this is his second novel actually, but the first novel has not survived. It was called Sunita. So the Fool Bahadur technically is the first available Magahi novel, and it's a kind of it portrays the life of four characters in Bihar Sharif, in the town of Bihar Sharif, right now, which is the headquarters of Nalanda district in central Bihar. And these four characters are, there's a, of course, Mukhtar. Mukhtar, you can translate Mukhtar as a lawyer or a legal officer. During the British time, there is a SDO, sub-divisional officer, whose name is Nawab, and there's a courtesan, Nasiban, and there's a circle officer, Singh. So Fool Bahadur revolves, the plot of Fool Bahadur revolves around these four characters, but it's mainly about Samlal, Mukhtar Samlal, who is very ambitious, and by hook or crook, he wants to get the title of Rai Bahadur, which was a coveted title to get during the British time, a great matter of recognition. So ultimately, it's a story of ambition, human ambition, and what human beings are ready to do to achieve their goals, to achieve their ambition. That makes Fool Bahadur, or the story of Fool Bahadur, an eternal story of human ambition. And that's why I thought, when I picked up this novel to translate from Magahi, actually Magahi is also my mother tongue. I'm from Nalanda in Bihar, and it was also my dream to have the first book of Magahi, I mean first book in the sense, first novel of Magahi, or novella you can say of Magahi, to be translated into English, which is spoken widely.
Okay, so what was the inspiration behind it? When you picked up the novel, what made you think that, okay, I want to translate it? Was it to give it a pan-India recognition? What was?
Well, so you see, I edited, just before doing Fool Bahadur, I had edited the book of Bihari literature, and which has short stories, poems, ranging from 600 BC up to now, written in 10 different languages of Bihar. That includes Magahi, but other languages, which are spoken in Bihar are Bhojpuri, Maithili, well-known ones, but also Angika and Bajjika, and Urdu and Farsi, and Sanskrit and Prakrit, Magahi Prakrit. So these are English as well. So these are some of the languages of Bihar, which I thought that the short stories and poetry from these languages should be available in English, so that people can read, can access these globally. And during that, editing the book of Bihari literature, I came across this novel. And at the first reading itself, I knew that I'm going to translate it, because first of all, because it's a very inspiring story of ambition. And as I said, that human emotions, they don't change over centuries, over millennia. So when I started reading it in Magahi first time, I felt that, wow, it looks like the novel has been written today, and it sounds so contemporary, though 100 years have passed, almost 100 years have passed since its first publication in 1928. So it was actually the power of this story about human ambition, which and the sense of humor there, in the sense you can say it's a satire, it's a political satire, and which I felt is so so contemporary. So I thought that it's a classic and it must be made available into English so that people across the world can read it.
A lot to contribute to Bihari literature, and your next book is also on Nalanda. So can you tell us more about it? What is it about?
Well, Nalanda is about this culture of debate and discussion, which has been in Indian philosophy and Indian society since age. And actually, Nalanda is actually Rajgrih Nalanda complex, intellectual complex, you can say. And Rajgrih, as you know, has been the capital, the first capital of Magad, which later, from where later the capital was shifted to Patliputra during the time of Udayin, the son of Azad Satru. This Rajgrih and its proximity to Nalanda, which is also the birthplace of Sariputra and Mogdalyaina, the two chief disciples of Buddha. Nalanda, is this book tells this story of Nalanda, that how Nalanda became such a renowned place of learning, and how the world's first residential university was set up there, and what are the contributions of Nalanda, who are the masters of Nalanda, what contributions they made in areas such as science, philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, and the global impact of Nalanda. What happened in Nalanda which affected the development of science, development of astronomy and mathematics globally. So this book maps this story of Nalanda from the beginning, from the earliest days to its decline towards the 13th century. These days there's a lot of debate and discussion going on that how Nalanda came to an end. So I tell this story through research, through scholarly papers, and ultimately many Nalandas. How Nalandas have come up everywhere across the globe. Institutes named after Nalanda, following the Nalanda tradition. So also I map what are the contributions of Nalanda in various fields, and including architecture, and how Nalanda gave birth to actually modern universities, rather than people always ask this question, was Nalanda a university? But actually Nalanda has made immense contribution in the field of development of colleges and university, which are two different things, and they have come together. These days we understand them as one, but they have evolved differently. So, and also the impact of Nalanda which is even felt today. And then you have the revival of Nalanda. The new Nalanda University has just been inaugurated.